goes home.
Midnight after I leave.
Because you know, he can't drink on the clock
the
here.
sun comes up, man.
He can't drink on the clock here, Beau, so I mean...
Yeah, you're not leaving at midnight.
Oh,
You leave at midnight, you might as well grab your lunch out the thing, turn in your key, your parking pass, and we'll see you later. If I'm paying $75 an hour right now, we're going all night. If you need to take a nap, you can lay on the couch and take a nap.
That sounds like me.
Every employee has to put in an all-nighter at some time, and tonight's the night to
I've
do
done it.
Read stop. That's short. Thomas, you got things planned out?
Two options on the drivers. Either put them all on there.
I don't want to see no options. You make the fun. You
Okay.
make
Well,
the
I
decision.
think this right here gonna be the loudest. Is what
All right,
you want.
Let's do it. Whatever we need.
That's putting the 700 on the drivers on the 6.5.
Okay.
1K on the drivers on the 8.
Okay, let's do it.
We-
All right, Tom.
We're
Figure
gonna
out
have
your
rules
game
on that
plan.
board for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 amps.
Here, get you a bigger piece of paper so you can measure out your amps and go ahead and do a layout for what you want to do before you can put it up there. If we had enough room on depth, we'd cut a piece of wood.
No, they're sitting on them right now. Some of them already have their
Chaz, what are you doing up there?
about to just get and tell him to hand me those ones that already have rings on them. I'm going to go ahead and connect them and put them where they go.
You can go and install them speakers all together.
Well, the ones that have rings, yeah.
Yeah, those 4/8s have rings. I've got the 4th ring is somewhere, the one with...
Jordan said, "What's up, L5P?"
L5P. I used to make fun of the Duramaxes, the L5Ps. They used to say it's better than Power Stroke.
Put the measurements of your amp rack on there, so I know what I'm dealing with.
So some Mexicans are trying to make some custom delivery.
Huh? What are you talking about, Reed?
But
20.5.
I'm ready for the next one.
Hey, can somebody throw me a glue over here?
Get my brand new box of glue off the top left shelf over there by the Peterbilt. Reed, whatever you're doing, you need to start helping.
okay.
There's a brand new box up there that cracking glue. It's got the thing in it and all that stuff. Top left shelf.
Just want to be clear, the horns are going on the existing wire. And
Correct.
All right.
Reed, would you just knock down?
Wild Country Daily says, "Salute."
Who?
Wild Country Daily.
Wild Country Daily? What does Wild Country Daily do? It sounds like he's got his own channel. Is it somebody I know? Ask him. Well, yeah, they can hear me. Somebody I know? .5 by 42.25.
You can wrap these in fabric tape, either aluminum. Use that red black one.
Wrap the whole thing in fabric tape, because remember there's stuff that goes down in there,
Yeah.
so I don't want it to get snagged or torn up. Here you go, Thomas. That's the exact inside dimensions. Here you got to compensate for your RCAs and stuff like that, the extra length. What are we going to do on this thing? I want to do the concrete audio logo.
Paint Gun Express says, "Always much respect."
Who?
Paint Gun Express.
Paint Gun. That's my guy, Paint Gun. He's been around a long time. That's the OG of the channel. I think Paint Gun sent me money before when I was poor. I went to McDonald's one time. Like, I'm so fucking hungry. On YouTube Live, somebody sent me like 20 bucks. And he got me food. I didn't have gas money.
Anything have grills going on or not?
No.
Alright. What screws you gonna use to, these gold ones fine, or you use black ones?
No, because the gold ones don't have any threads towards the top.
Get the black ones out of it.
What came out of it? Were they all matching? I think the black ones are big flat top ones, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they'll fit down in those speakers. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Look through all the screw stuff until you find some that you need something that'll grab. It's just thin plastic you're grabbing into. On most of them, so you've got to be able to have the threads that grab.
Dustin Rice said Beau must be a good paying customer having all these guys on it and an all nighter.
It's
That's what came out of them. And then with your ring, that's how much, that's where the threads in it.
those came out of it
That's what was in there, yeah.
in all of them.
All of them.
Yeah, just use those again. Those are fine.
Alright, I just gotta find a bunch of them.
Actually, Thomas, where's those new black screws we just had? Those 1
No,
inch.
we had them on the floor in that boat. We took them out. I don't know where they went.
A pack of black
The whole
screws, like
pack
a
of
1 inch.
brand new
They're
black
similar to that, just smaller. It's a whole pack of them. Clear box. Ian, can you grab me the water in the fridge, please?
Yeah.
Huh? Those aren't gonna work. They're too short?
Yeah.
Okay. Those other ones are way too fucking long. I don't know how I ever use those because those had to be snagging shit in there all the way, all around. Look around, see what you can find. There should be a bunch. I mean, all those parts pins have a ton of screws. Actually, the short gold ones will work. The ones we use on the CNC table, because they'll grab threads once they get in the hole. Just don't nail them in there to where it strips out the threads. Put it on setting number 1 on that impact. Make sure you use the certain impact.
Okay.
Hey Thomas, let Reese out the back door. He looks like he can do that. Go on, Reese. Go. Reese, go. Outside. Beau Knows Customs logo. Copy. Paste. Center it. Size that down. The only thing I don't like about that logo is how fat it is on one side and narrows down to where it just doesn't look symmetrical.
Dario asked if you sell merch.
No, we were gonna do that. Now that I have Ethan. By the way, I got a full-time social media guy now. That's his only job, is to keep up with all my social media stuff, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Keeps up my website, uploads premium videos. He's got a really nice camera, does really good editing, so y'all will start getting more higher end footage than what I normally upload. And we do a lot of cool shit at this shop every fucking day. Every day we do something very cool. Y'all don't get to see most of it because I'm working. I don't have time to record. And if I go live, I'm sitting there talking to y'all. I don't get shit done. So I hired him on full time. He just quit his job 2 weeks ago. Today was his last day on his other job. So I've got a full-time camera guy now. We'll see. I think the offset from being monetized on these platforms, if the view counts go consistently like I think they will, with us uploading build series and all that stuff, I think the channels will pay his salary. I think. It might take a couple months to get to that point, but he's also hourly plus commission, so he gets a portion of the proceeds from my monetized channels. So it gives him an incentive to upload more content, better content. So the more I make, the more he makes. Every successful channel out there I've noticed has at least one guy on the team helping with that side of things. So we'll see how it goes. This is my first time being able to afford somebody full time to run a camera. And it's still a lot of money per week. But I planned it out for a while. I made a Facebook listing about it, and Ethan hit me up, said he was interested. He sent me some work he did, and first time I met him, I said, "You're hired." And he put in his 2 weeks notice at his other job, and so he's full time now. So I mean, it's almost 10 p.m. at night. I told him there's going to be some crazy nights. Some nights we go home on time. Sometimes we don't start till noon. He's also going to come along to car shows, off-road events, stuff like that, and be my camera guy there. So he gets to travel. It's all paid for by the company. And we'll see if he earns his keep, and see if he can make some money for the business through my social media platforms. Because not many people have an established following. Like I'm almost at 90,000 on TikTok, over 50,000 on YouTube. You know, and I've been sleeping on these channels for years. And it's finally time to start showing it some more attention so it can grow even more. And maybe I can make I still make money every month. It's usually a couple hundred a month just off of old videos. And I put zero effort. So we're going to see how well it does with having somebody like Ethan running this side of things. So I just don't have the time, man. I know a lot of y'all give me hell about, oh shit, Beau, we ain't seen you in 6 months or 2 months. It's not that I don't want to, it's just I don't have the time to run a camera and work at the same time. I wish I did. I don't. So we'll see. I think it's gonna work out just fine. And then one day when we have time, Ethan will get on camera too, introduce himself, and we'll talk about his story on why he wants to do what he's doing. Because it's something he's passionate about, just like you don't know I'm passionate about what I do. And if you can do something that you love and make money doing it, that's a win, man. That should be everybody's win. So we will see how it goes. But yeah, this is his first day as a full-time employee, so we'll see if he can keep up with Beau. Beau goes hard. We're an old man.
Hey, Beau, real quick.
Yeah, Pain gonna.
So you've got
You'd have to plug on both sides. That way, if we got to pull it off, we don't have to cut those. You sure mail-ins? There should be mail-ins already on those leads.
mail-ins on the rings, but you had them hardwired from the last time.
Did? Yeah, strip them back, use red button connector, fabric tape it.
Dario asked if you have an off-road vehicle.
Yes, I have a 2018 Defender HD10 crew cab and a 2020 Outlander 1000 XMR that the kids ride, the boys ride. I want an HVAC buggy, a closed cab. I just can't swing $45,000 for a stock one right now and then throw another 40 into it. Maybe later, but not now. I got other things going on. I'm trying to get more stuff for the business. I need a bigger CNC. I've overworked this. I got a hobby grade CNC. It's a high-end hobby grade one, but you know, I need an 8x8. Right now I have a 4x4. I need a vacuum table. This doesn't have a vacuum table. It does have a spindle, water-cooled spindle, so it does pretty well. But I need an 8x8 with a 4x8 with a vacuum table. They can run 400 inches a minute. And this one runs 250. And so that's I need 60 grand for the machine I want. So this one was at like 8,000. It's made my money back 20-fold, if not more, in the past year and a half. But I'll never get rid of this machine. I'll move it to my garage.
Last question might be a dumb one.
Yep.
Blue wire is.
Blue wire is data wire. The data wire, the green wire.
Okay. That's what I thought it was.
The red and black is hot ground, and the blue wire is the data.
Savage in Texas said, "What kind of vape you got?"
Let's see, this one is Meta Moon. It's all right. It ain't my favorite. What's that one I had the other week? Strawberry.
Strawberry jam.
Was it strawberry jam or strawberry shortcake? What's it say? Strawberry jam. You got one?
Yeah.
Is it
Maybe
new?
go get it. No, it ain't no good.
Is it the same one?
Yeah.
How much? 8? I'll give you $8 for it. That's almost half price.
You can have
For
it.
8%.
You can have it.
Okay, now you're talking about the
We got another one I can get.
cartel.
You get another one of these?
Yeah, I got the orange fat.
I'm paying these guys too much. They got extra money.
Pro said, "Are we building an Explorer to go see the Titanic?"
Why are there 6 people in a group message? Even Ashley's in there. Eat what you want from Crystals.
We had a group chat.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Logan started a group chat. I'm getting out of this as soon as we're done with this. Fucking hate group chats. Fucking hate group chats, man. My grandma and my mom tried to add me in one. So I started sending videos of my excursion and they removed me from the group. Alright, so I need to cut this. I think I'm just going to keep it simple. Do a simple border so the light catches and then do the logo in the middle. And yeah, I think that'll look good. I want to leave it open-ish to be able to see all the amps and everything. And we'll edge light it. Alright, so I got to flip it. Last time I forgot. See how my mouse does this, man? That's so aggravating. Is that from dirt in my mouse, or is that something lagging on my computer?
I think that's computer, but it might be dirt.
Come on, man. I can't work like this.
Kush McGee said, "What's up, Bo? How you doing, buddy?"
What's up, Kush? Another day. Yeah, I try to do less late nights, but this is a deadline. I had 2 boats that weren't done today, and both of them want them for Memorial Day. This guy's tipping very well if it's done when the sun comes up. So I'm splitting that tip between everybody here, and if people get shit done, if people don't take 4 hours to LED, then Yeah, why weren't you saying it before? Then he pulled the paper off. Man, I swear you just started working here. This guy's been here for a long time. How did you used to get, when you were a baby, you used to take the ball out and throw it away or something like that? Every time my mouse would be missing the ball. How did you get that fucking thing out of there?
Well, you have one leg. There you go. So the bounce ball.
A little laser thing in there. It looks like it is dirtied up.
The DSP going on the board?
Huh?
The DSP going on the board?
Yeah.
Okay. You got any kind of logo or something we working around?
Right here in the middle, but I mean,
Well, we got space, so I'm
Yeah.
happy. Like I got it kind of laid out, but that's why I'm asking you because we got space on the board. But
this is what we're doing. So I'll give you the, see now it's working fine. Okay, yeah, I get the dust in the mouse. So I'll let you know from the inside of that lip to right here. Top part you got, I'm doing a offset board or like an inlay etch line at half
Right.
an inch in.
but the measurements you gave me are from the inside, correct?
The measurements are from that line. Yeah, the inside line is just me doing another etch line on the acrylic. So if you want to not run into the logo, you got 15 inches on the top and on the bottom basically 15 inches. So you can stay 15 on top, 15 on bottom. If not, that's fine. You can go all the
Well,
way
I mean, I
behind
see
that logo.
something can be, like because of how that is,
Yeah.
you know.
Alright, just flip this. Now we can move that over. My edges. And I go in here and I can lock it down to the bottom edge. There, and compensate for the bit, which is 0.25, but I do 0.26, 0.26, bring it off the center, off the edge. So now we can cut our piece. And we're going to do our holes first so we have something to mount to. Hey Reed, the milkshake machine's down. What else do you want to drink?
Yes, we see.
right, Thomas, you explained to Ethan what you got going on over there so he can watch you. What you need, Chaz?
Got going on here. The layout for the amp rack that he just, y'all was just looking at over there. What we got is we got the 5,000 watt amp that's gonna be going on the sub. We got 1,000 watt that's gonna be on 4 to 6.5. Well, the mid-range portion of the 6.5. We have another 1K that's gonna be going on 2 of the mids on the 8s. And we have another 1K that's gonna be going on the other 2 8s. So we run 8 mid-ranges all together. We got 4 6.5 and 4 8s, each having a separate driver in the center. And those drivers are going to be ran by, we have a 700 that's going to be on the drivers on the 6.5s, and we have another 1K that's going to be on the drivers on the 8s. So I'm laying it out so that his logo will sit in the center of the amp rack. Yeah, so that's what we got going on over here. Stay tuned.
Sure.
It's not gonna be a gravity hit. Might not be
If the 8s are going in and mount, wire them up and mount them. I'll make a data placement. We're on a time crunch with this, so
You gotta come back to the doctor.
yeah, we'll do that. I mean, I want to make sure this thing's ready for him in the morning. So just in case we run into other issues, I don't want us to be tied up on that. So make sure you can mount those, and then wire them up ahead of time, because especially since the terminals are on the bottom. Go ahead and plug in everything. Yeah. All right. Thomas, you ever get those little bite muffins that come with that pack? Got the big ones?
No, I ain't trying to do it.
Oh man. Yeah, on the outside. Grab one of them. Big ones. This is juicy.
Logo.
You gonna turn them off sideways? They ain't gonna look good sideways.
Like this.
Where all the logos are facing the right way. Overall space?
Well, with the logo,
Don't worry about logo. You can go behind the logo. The logos will be thinly etched. And when it's lit up, it's just short. It's not like it's gonna block anything. Yeah, can you fit 3 of those wide?
let's see, we got 20.5. So, yeah, but gonna be a tight squeeze trying to.
I need to get some angular RCA connectors. Remember your power and ground you got here right
Yeah.
now. 20.5. I think we're good. It's, we got 5 of those, 5 1Ks. Then I would put 5K separately, maybe put that behind the logo. That's one full size amp. And at the bottom, there's 2 more. Sits low enough.
Yeah, it'll run across like it did in the second. Got a lot of
How much is it?
42.
Break it out. 42?
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
go.
you can go left and right. You can't spread it out anymore.
Technically, you can do. We don't have another end. This is it.
That's it.
Fills up the whole board. And, yeah, don't worry about the logo wherever it is. It's such a thinly
That's
etched
what it
line.
is?
You'll see
Okay.
through it. It's not
Yeah,
like
that's what I was working around with the logo,
No.
trying to make sure the logo wasn't.
use a
blocked.
new 5K. Use one.
Yeah, I was using it for measurement.
That's what I would do. I got plenty of RCAs up there. So which ones are running together? Which ones will go to, do we need to run them all on different channels?
But if you want to separate the ones at the back, that's fine-ish, but you don't need to separate the ones.
Okay. So then, yeah, we won't worry about separation.
So we run all the needs together, but I mean, I want all of them together. That way we'll get a good strong signal. So once you keep splitting that RCA signal, you know, you're going to have to compensate the gain.
We can just run a set of, I mean, it's an 8-channel input, right? The 8-channel output.
It's output, yep.
So this is one.
Yep, so that's one. Only thing about it is, you know, it limits us to the options on what to do what. But we got 2 tweeter outputs.
So remember, these are only single inputs. So these are all mono amps. So we're only running 3, 4, 5. So that'd be 6. Now, if we ran each amp for one thing, which we can do.
We got 2 tweets, 2 mids, and yeah. Anyway, yeah, I think it'll work out fine.
Yeah, just grab a couple of 6. I mean, we're running just to here. So all we need is a short one.
Short run. Well,
Those you use a 1.5 foot. So 1.5 foot, 3 footers from here. And yeah, I think it'll work out. And then whatever route we take with the RCAs, whatever slack is left over, kind of bundle here, tape it up just to where it's tucked against the rail, so there's leftover slack from some of the RCAs. Instead of having out here, bring it back, whatever's left over here, overlap it a few times. Kind of make it as thin as you can, don't overlap all of them in one
right,
bundle.
yeah, like
Yeah.
spread it out.
And then run your power and ground and speaker wire down that side. And yeah, I think we'll be good to go.
Yeah. But we'd be able to mount and
You would mount now.
basic wire without it being in the boat, right?
They mounted in there.
All of them?
Oh, just say it. The one I just did.
Okay.
Yeah. It's fine.
And you'll have to do it up there, pulling that thing out. Unless you can get up there and look and see how easy that is to come out. It'd be nice to get it out because then we can do it on tape, because I need to be able to mount that acrylic and everything. So,
I can get it out.
how hard is it?
Yeah, don't make it where it's gonna be a whole other deal.
All the holes are lined up. The holes that are already there are lined up. You can put this through there and screw
No, I don't want to take that. We need to take the whole seat out. We're mounting to the back of that seat. Is it just those 2 shocks and a few screws in the bottom?
Yeah, it looks like it's 4 through. 6 screws and 2 shots.
Well, yeah, you'll pull that off. Come put it on a table. Thomas can do his thing down here. And then Thomas, if you need me to make you a little distribution block setup for down towards the bottom, or you can go ahead and run power and ground and then put 2 lugs.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'll make you one out of still on YouTube? Oh, there 3 people in there?
About 21.
21? Anybody said anything?
Not in a while.
Alright, so let's drill these holes. Everybody keeps distracting me. I've had this mouse for like 2 years. Maybe it's time for another mouse. This is just optical shit in there that makes me do that. Maybe I've just got so much dust in there over my CNC machine. Let's make some holes, do a drill pattern, swap over to the acrylic bit, which I run it 120 inches a minute, plunge rate of 20, pass depth, let's do it 0.1, 20,000 RPM. Change my depth. 0.765. Yeah. We'll go 0.775. So make sure we go all the way through. One.
Thomas Anderson said, "What's up, Beau? Long time, man."
Thomas Anderson?
Mm-hmm.
That's not your name, is it? Is your last name Anderson?
No.
Huh. You're Jenkins. That's right. We got the drill path done. Then we have to cut that down to clear LED. So we're going to do pocket tool path, 0.5 inches. Enough to bury the LED in there. That's a lot of LEDs to go around that. It's 4, 8, 9, 10, 12 foot of LEDs. Alright, let's see. Pocket that. Select. Select.
Yeah, I'm good.
That out. I'm going to cut the outside. Outside cut 0.775.
Alright, can you lean it forward though?
Curly cut. Outside cut. And now we're going to pitch this. Ah, the slow shit. Great name. This thing is. I don't have a lot of position on my machine. That we're only doing 0.01. We're just barely skimming the surface with a V-bit. And we'll do it as one pass. We'll do it on the lines that are outside or inside. Calculate. So that's the tool path it's going to follow. Grab my thumb. And I need to check my computer, make sure I don't have any viruses or something. Like, my whole life is on this computer. Everything I do is designed. I've got that external hard drive right here. I don't know how to use it. See if you can save my DKC CNC files. I mean, I've got thousands of hours worth of files on there that if they ever disappear. Like, see, actually, I'm trying to just, I need to,
You know this one's hard to do.